Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 1st to the 15th, 2019, that's 2019, love reading for you today. Now I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out. And I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude, so I want to thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by. Whether you're new or old to this channel, it's an absolute pleasure having you here. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information is in the description box below. It will also have a link to all the cards that I use there. So let's see now, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what September 1st to the 15th, 2019 has in store for you with love. Virgo, September 1st to the 15th, 2019, love. Virgo, September 1st to the 15th, 2019, love. Virgo, September 1st to the 15th, 2019, love, Virgo. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly. Oh, fantastic. Okay, that's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, we have the Emperor. So this is strong confidence. This is strength and confidence shining through. This is also an Aries energy, a time frame of March 21st to April 19th. Doubts, fears, apprehension, heartbreak, pain. It can be that you have been feeling overshadowed by somebody. It can be that you are having a lot. Well, let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, 10 of Pentacles, that's beautiful. 10 of Wands, oh, I love it. 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, the Tower card. Okay. For some of you, now this is for some of you Virgos. Oh, well, okay, I'm going to start here because Spirit is saying, just start, just start. For some of you Virgos, you're having trouble in a relationship. I mean, seriously, it comes through in each one. It comes through at the heart, at the head, and at the roots. Okay? So you're having trouble within a relationship. For others of you, there's doubts and fears that you need to express to your partner if you're in a relationship, or to yourself if you're single. Okay? Because these doubts and fears are either what's keeping your relationship from becoming even closer, or these doubts and fears, they're quite frankly what's keeping you single. All right? So there's something here, and there's some sort of change that you're going to be going through that is like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I didn't expect, life to be like this. I didn't expect things to change, because you're completing a cycle, and it's changing everything. It really, really is changing everything. Okay, let's start with your fairy guidance. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Virgo, September 1st to the 15th, 2019, love. Virgo, September 1st to the 15th, 2019, love. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Passion. And opportunity. The thing is, for some of you, the passion is there. If you're in a relationship, like, the passion is there, but there's a heartbreak and there's a pain there also. So you're trying to figure that out. That could be for a very specific Virgo who's watching. For others of you, there's this knowing, there's this love that you want within your life, there's this passion that you have. The opportunity is going to arise to have it come in, to move you forward. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Virgo, September 1st to the 15th, 2019, love. Virgo, ooh, goodness. Okay, this one, because it just jumped out, banishment. Oh, out with the old, in with the new. And inspiration, banishment and inspiration. First, we're starting with banishment. And this says, you have the power to banish negative energy and unwanted problems. You really do. And I know some of you are going to sit there and say, dang, I can't banish any of this. If you knew my ex, you would know the trouble that I'm in. If you knew the heartbreak, the pain, the disappointment that I have been through, you wouldn't think that I could banish it. You can't make it not be in your life. You can't. There are things we have to go through. There are lessons we have to learn that we were put on this earth to learn, And I believe we wrote it into kind of our natal chart. We wrote it into our existence. And now we're living it. Okay? It was written in our stars. What I'm seeing here is that you have the power to banish the emotions surrounding it, the power that you let it have over you. And I know saying you let it is not a very popular thing to say, but it's true. But it's true. Because here you are taking back your power, you are taking back your prosperity, you're taking back what it is that you desire, and you're moving yourself forward in a way that people will not be able to comprehend. All right? The color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing your heart chakra, because this is banishing hurts, pains, disappointments of the heart. And it's knowing that there's no one who can mess with you. No one. Because they can. They can say what it is that they want to say. They can do what it is that they want to do. But there is no one who is going to take away your power from you anymore. You've been there. You've done that. You're done with it. Inspiration. An inspired mind is willing to reach beyond limitations. You are reaching beyond limitations. You are redefining yourself, your power, your truth, and you are setting yourself free. The color that shines through here is yellow. That's healing and cleansing the solar plexus chakra. Passion. Passion is an inner flame that will keep you striving towards your vision. You have a vision for the love that you want. Right here. Commitment, stability, security, that beautiful love that heals, that moves you forward. Okay? There's something here that has you questioning things. Whether it has you questioning if you're worthy of the love that you have. If you're in a relationship and you're saying, Dane, I don't know why this is a really great person, and I don't know why I feel like I just want to hide away. Sometimes that happens. Let yourself feel your emotions. Don't shove it down. So many times we shove down our emotions and say, oh no, that's not right. That's not proper. We can't possibly feel that way. I'm perfect. I'm smiling. I'm happy. Everything's great. Thanks. And you're not. Because here you have celebration. Here you have chaos. If you shove down the truth and you don't embrace this, and it's embracing chaos. I know it sounds funny to say embrace chaos. And you don't say, you know what? Everything's not perfect. I'm not where I want to be. You know, it could be at work and now it's affecting your home life. It can be that you are X amount of years old and you're not in the relationship that you wanted to be. You're not in the place that you wanted to be, and now you're freaking out. That happens to everybody. You look at your life and you're like, oh my gosh. Calm down. Center yourself. Divine time is guiding you. And I know everybody hates that because it's like, oh my gosh, really, seriously? It's just a cop-out? I always felt it was just a cop-out when people say divine time. But if you were given a relationship that was absolutely perfect and you weren't ready for it, would you have messed it up? I mean, seriously, would something have happened in your life and you would have responded and it would have messed everything up anyway? You could have had the most perfect person in the world right next to you. And if you're not ready to be in that relationship, to be in that place. Also, I remember being told that if you have a perfect person next to you, that is a person who's going to elevate your soul. So the perfect person for you is going to be the person who makes your soul as perfect as possible. So that's going to be a person that you butt heads with like nobody's business. So watch out for saying, oh, I want the perfect person. Even now, I was just thinking, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. It's that person that you dream about. It's that knight in shining armor. It's that person, that not perfect, you see, there we go again. It's that damsel in distress. It's that everything that you could ever imagine. Nobody's going to be everything that we could ever imagine because we don't imagine the fights. We don't imagine the hard times. We don't imagine the sickness. We don't imagine the stress. Here, this is saying let yourself feel emotions. It's okay. Let yourself be okay with not being okay. You have opportunities coming your way. It says, with eyes wide open, opportunities you never thought possible will manifest. Don't limit yourself. Don't. There's something here that's happening. There's some sort of pain that you're going through. There's some sort of karmic debt that you're going through that's going to have you limiting yourself. Saying, oh, I can only do this, or oh, I can only have that. It can't be that you're in a failed relationship right now. Okay, some of you, you're saying, Dane, I'm not. then this isn't for you. But it can be that a relationship that you're in is failing, that you will be moving on to a relationship that's absolutely beautiful, or you're coming out of a failed relationship and you're thinking, how will I ever have the love that I want? It's for everybody else, but it's not for me. That's not true. That's not true, because here you have the Emperor, fire sign energy, right? Well, it's an Aries, quite frankly, and it's a time frame of March 21st to April 19th. Then you have the Tower. Now, it can be something from that time period is coming up, okay, making you question yourself, but you're also having a karmic deck come into play. You're having a huge change come into play. And I know nobody likes to see the Tower card. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, the Tower, it's horrible, it's this, it's that. It's not. I mean, it's a time of change, but life is all about change. We as human beings, we change all the time. Every 7 years, we have a different skin. Excuse me. Here, you are embracing your power. You're embracing your truth, your strength, your desire to move forward. You're embracing what it is that you want. You cannot be in a relationship with somebody. Virgo, let me just take a sip of water. Who wants to be in control of everything? That's not going to work for you. If you are in a relationship with somebody who wants to be in control of everything, that's going to shake everything to the core. Now, it can also be, for those of you who are single, that you have been in relationships, or you have been with people, like you could have had a very controlling parent, okay? Or something like that, or you have been in relationships with people who are just very controlling. That's shaking you to your core. You don't want that, right? And avoiding that, you haven't banished it, you've just put it in the front of your mind. I don't want it, I don't want it. Well, you have the Magician right here. As above, so below, as you think it, so it becomes. Whatever you are focusing on, Virgo, you are going to manifest in your life, most definitely during these 15 days. During the first half of September, you're going to be manifesting like crazy, whether you want to be or not. So be very, very careful what you're thinking about, especially here with the Three of Swords, because you have this pain in the front of your mind. You have this pain, or it can be in the back of your mind, but it's coming out. It needs to be expressed. And if you shove it down and say, you know what, just shut up and just go forward, you're doing yourself such a disservice. Let yourself feel. Let yourself grieve. There's chaos. Yes, there is. But this is the universe saying, you're ready. You're ready to move forward. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is a tower being struck by lightning. There's fire coming out of the sides. It's the Yud. It's the divine. Okay, it's God. And then it's people falling from the tower. That is when we're not moving, okay? We're not moving forward the way the divine wants us to. And it's that mama bird kicking the bird out of its nest. It's saying, okay, now it's time to fly, whether you want to or not. Go for it. And this is what you're doing. And you have the strength, you have the power, you are the emperor. People see you, people take note of you. You are that actor upon the stage, okay? You are the emperor. Because remember, that's how I see kings and queens. Kings are the actors upon the stage. In medieval times, they were the ones, even if they were bumbling idiots, right? And some of them really were way too inbred, not the brightest stars in the sky. They couldn't rule. Their wives, the queens, they ruled from behind the scenes, okay? But the king was the one that had to be seen. The queen was the one who's behind the scenes. This is the person who, the director. There we go. This is the director. So here, you're coming through, you're seen. People are taking note of you. So if you're in the dating world, that's fantastic. People are taking note of you. The thing is that you're going through a karmic change. The thing is you're going through a change of what it is that you want, where it is that you're heading, what it is that you desire. So you're going to be seeing that even though people are paying attention to you, you might not want that attention. You might need time to heal. If you're in a relationship, you need to express yourself to your partner in a way that is open and honest and that they can understand. Okay, that's going to be something that's going to be very beneficial for you. This can be a karmic debt. This could be a pain that you're going through right now that you're not even understanding. Okay? But you just sit there and think, oh my gosh, how? Why? What's going on? The Three of Swords, this is heartbreak. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is a heart with 3 swords stabbing in. Heartbreak, pain, disappointment, healing, beautiful love. You are healing from this pain. That's what's crowning the first half of September. healing from this pain, finding love, embracing this love, moving forward in this truth. There's something that needs to come out. There's some sort of insecurity. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It just can be something that weighs heavily on your soul, and you could have been carrying it for generations. Okay? It could be something generational. Okay? It can be something from your family that there's an insecurity, my mother was always like this, my father was always like this, of course I'm going to be like this, just leave me alone. It's just something that we are. You're done. You're done carrying this burden. You're embracing love. Because right now you feel stabbed in the back. And it can be that you were hurt so badly one time when you were in love that you think, okay, when's the other shoe going to drop? When's everything going to fall apart? When am I going to screw it up? Of course it's going to be my fault. No, banish those thoughts right now. Right? It's not your fault. It's not. We are put where we don't want to be to figure out where we want to be, because that's how we figure things out as human beings. Everybody thinks, oh, you just know. Some people do just know. They're absolutely blessed. They just know. But for the rest of us, life is about learning what you don't want, to be able to understand what you do. And what you want is this healing, beautiful love. What you know is that life and existence is fragile. Be kind to yourself. The angels are blessing you. The angels are healing you. They're moving you forward. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Prosperity, abundance, chaos. Prosperity of home, of family. What you value in this world. What you want from life and love. Chaos here, can you have it? It can be that you're fighting with your partner all the time. It's just fighting, fighting, fighting. For some of you, there's needing to be walk away. Okay? Seriously, for some of you, you need to walk away. Either it's, kind of end the relationship, or you need to walk away, cool down, center yourself, and then come back. Because if you don't, you're going to say things that you don't want to say. All right? So this is saying, before things get bad, check yourself. Kind of check yourself before you wreck yourself. All right? I know that's not popular to say. I know nobody wants to hear that, but I'm just seeing that here. And it can be for one very specific person who's watching. Okay? Do not let yourself get so mad. Step back and realize that your temper is just getting away with you, or their temper is getting away with them. And you have to diffuse the situation. And that's going to happen by walking away. All right? There's a lot of change that's coming in here. And it can be for a lot of you that you just feel emotionally, there's just chaos inside. But you want this prosperity. You want this abundance. You're heading towards it. And what you need to do is you need to heal from this chaos. You need to banish it and say, this is not my life anymore. This is not who I am. This is not where I want to be. I do not want to be in the eye of the storm. Well, the eye of the storm is calm. I do not want to be in the storm anymore. Because for some of you, you're in that storm right here with the tower where you can't even see out of the window. If you were in your car and you were driving, you would have to pull to the side of the road because you cannot even see. It's too much. So here, what this is telling me is that something is clouding your judgment right now. Right? It's going to be too much. And that's why here, you need a community around you, family, friends, cornerstones, touchstones, to embrace what you want, to look at where it is that you need to be. As you do so, you're going to be putting down burdens because you're trying too hard, Virgo, to fix everything for everyone. And while you're trying to fix everything, you're forgetting about yourself. I know this is a love reading, and you're sitting there and probably thinking, wow, you just put up the general reading, because they're going up at the same time, for August 21st to August 31st, and that's so much more about love than this is. I really do get that. I really, really do. I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow. But this is telling me here that you are letting go of these burdens. You are doing a cosmic shift. You are doing a cosmic shift that is going to get you commitment, that is going to get you stable, beautiful love. It can be a cosmic shift if you're in a relationship, if you're married especially. This can be the cosmic shift that fixes your relationship, that has your love lasting a lifetime. Right? Chaos here is coming to an end because you're embracing love. But you have to go through the chaos first. For those of you who are looking for love, you have to go through the chaos first. You have to have those hard talks with yourself, those hard times. Because there's some sort of debt here that's being paid. You have the 9 of Pentacles. This is prosperity. This is also true love. Right there, swans, mate for life. You are embracing true love. You need to look at the big picture, because there's something that you're getting caught up in. Something that you're getting caught up in here that is, it's just too much. It's just kind of, it's kind of like you're looking down a tunnel. It's tunnel vision. That's what you're doing. You're having tunnel vision, and it's seeing one thing, and this is saying, look further, because your harvest is coming in, your bounty is coming in. It's a lot of hard work, yes, to get to the point where you can have the relationship that you want, to get to the point where you're embracing your soul and yourself the way that you want to have love, prosperity, and abundance come into your life. It is hard work, but it's absolutely beneficial. It's absolutely important. Okay? Look at the big picture. Do not limit yourself, because you're going to have a tendency here to sell yourself short. You are. You're going to have a tendency to sell yourself short, and then what you're focusing on is what you're going to manifest. As above, so below. As you think it, so it becomes. Stop. Pay very careful attention to what you think. All right? Pay very careful attention to what you're focusing on within your mind, within yourself. If you think you're looking at your partner and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just not worthy. They're going to wake up, they're going to realize one day that they made a terrible mistake. If you're looking at yourself in your mirror and you're saying, this is why I'm single. I'm single because I'm completely unlovable. That's going to have such an impact on you. Stop it. What you're focusing on is what you will attract. And so then your partner starts to question, what the heck's going on here? You get into tiffs, you get into arguments. They say, oh my gosh, I wish you would just leave me alone. I wish you'd just go away. They could mean for a moment. You take it as forever. And then here, if you're single, they say, oh, I'm unlovable. You meet that person that goes, oh, no, I'm sorry, you're just not my type. I'm just not that into you. Or you meet somebody who's a real jerk. And I had a friend, and she was just head over heels with this guy, and he said to her, I would date you because you're awesome. He goes, but you're just too chubby. I remember in high school that happened, and she was devastated. She was absolutely devastated. She came up to me. She was like, Dane, can you believe he said that? And of course I went over and yelled at him. So, that was fantastic. But, you're going to have something like that happen if you don't change the way that you're thinking. If you don't change what you're expecting from yourself, what you're expecting from others. As above, so below. You stand before the altar of your existence. You have divinity all around you. Do not sell yourself short. There's greatness within you, and it's going to lead you to prosperity, to abundance. This can be getting out there. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, getting out there, dating. It can even be going on a dating app or a dating website. It's looking at people, it's having your friends set you up, it's sitting there and it's saying, okay, you know what, I'm doing this. I want love and I'm going after it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, if you don't feel comfortable with it. Excuse me. But you are going to have a community around you. And whether it's just your angels that are saying to you, honey, I'm protecting you, I'm watching over you, and you're okay. Trust me, because I'm going to be guiding you forward. I'm going to be guiding you forward to the place that you need to be, to the person that you need to be. Have faith. Do not take care of everybody else. That sounds harsh, maybe a bit wrong. But what I'm saying is, do not put everybody else above yourself. This is taking your burdens, this is taking what you want, it's putting them down, and it's cultivating your existence. It's cultivating what you desire. It's having that bonfire of passion come, because that's what you want. And you have then here love, joy, and happiness. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. That's what you have. And they lived happily ever after. Is it going to take work? Yes, it is. To have a happily ever after takes work. It takes times where you look at the person and you go, oh my gosh, you know, come on. But you're healing and you're moving towards that true love. Subconscious message? And they all live happily ever after. The rainbow at the end. Blessing your home. You're blessed. Believe it. All right, Virgo. Again, now you have 3 tens. It's the completion of a cycle. All right, Virgo. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. And may harmony always be with you. Bye.